State. I'm now joined by Tarleton State head coach Missy Wilson. Our post-game interview brought to you by Techstar Kubota and New Holland. Coach, big win in this one. Great job tonight. It was another offensive onslaught in the second half. 14 of 22 from the second half. Your group's offensive potential is really showing here in the second half of the year.
Oh, certainly. I think, we're learning what our strengths and what our weaknesses are, and that's what I just told them in the locker room is, once you learn your strengths and you learn your weaknesses, you understand that you've got to play towards those and stay away from those weaknesses, and I think we're starting to do that. Not 100% of the time, but most of the time.
Bailey whiffed down the stretch of this one, Coach. She didn't get involved offensively till late, but she really gutted it out on that end, had the big runner in the lane, ends up with 7 late points. She played a vital role tonight down the stretch, got a couple of big baskets.
Yeah, and Bailey, gosh, she was one that I just pointed out in the locker room among T and Pac, because Pac, got some really crucial defensive rebounds, did a great job of rebounding, but Bailey, she is so selfless. She really embodies what we want in our teammates, and she doesn't care what's happening on the floor. If she's not scoring, if everybody else is scoring, she's perfectly happy to play great defense, and that's what she did.
Mackenzie Haley had a good outing tonight. 17 points, 12 rebounds. A coach where it stood out at the free throw line. 9 of 11 from the stripe. She ended up being a big difference at the end at the charity stripe.
She did. She hit some big free throws, and one thing we told her at halftime is maybe try to attack her feet, and maybe you can get to the basket, get to the free throw line some, and she did that. And Mackenzie is so coachable, and does so many things for us night in and night out, and she's just getting better and better.
Y'all were so good defensively down the stretch in the fourth quarter, Coach. Y'all hold them to 7 of 19 shooting, 37%. All your guards, they just kept closing out. It was really hard to get good looks for them tonight.
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job of at least contesting every shot. You're not going to make them miss every shot. You're not going to pitch a shutout, but at least you're making them take guarded shots as opposed to unguarded shots, and I thought we did a good job of flying around.
One thing you, Carly, and the staff have got to love looking at this, y'all won the rebounding battle tonight, and with Lily Vanderzee and Madison Wild down low, that's something that's got to be stated in this one. Y'all were undersized, but y'all found a way to win that battle in the paint.
Oh, yeah, to have 16 offensive rebounds is, and I know we had 12 at halftime, and I think those offensive rebounds was what kept us in the game that first half, because we didn't shoot well. But we crashed the boards. I think we got 12 of our 25 misses.
Jake Stevens said something to me last week about this group, and I thought it was just perfect after the Texas women's game, and I thought it showed down the stretch tonight. Might not always have the fastest team. It might not always have the best team, but y'all have got one that will outwork people, and y'all have got one that are just as smart as anyone y'all will play.
They are. They are a team in every sense of the word. If you notice our bench, even the girls that aren't getting to play that much, and how engrossed and how involved they are in the game, it makes the world a difference when you have a bench like that and you have teammates like that. They truly love each other, and they're truly a great team.
All right, Coach, you got a big win tonight. You got to clean it away, though. You got UTB coming in here on Saturday. You can't take any, we've said it once and again, you can't take any nights off in this league.
No, and we know that. I told them earlier, UTPB has played their record does not reflect their team. They played some really tough teams just like we have, and, they're one of those dangerous teams, and you can't take a night off.
All right, Coach, great job tonight. Go enjoy the win.
Thank you.
Tarleton State head coach Missy Wilson.